I would like to ask and beg and plead with the Supreme Court for the seven bands of the Sioux, and I would like to get donate the means for to for them for everyone to have like a training for each branch. You guys own it. You know what I'm saying? Like a like a religion, pantheism. Not many gods, but the one positive identity, one space nature that causes evolution. In other words, for example, we make a game of paths, and then we teach about how there was natures of organized crime with the laws and with all kinds of liars from all the directions only let realized and how and with the campus fronts that our founders were forced low and extorted to and terrorized by. We were born negotiating with terrorism. We must have, we want to understand what juxtaposed with that was, and what's further in with that. So in other words, then we pair this with healthcare because they'll all need healthcare. So healthcare owns it. Part of the landscape owns it. Like I believe in the flooded forest is it's not being inherent to it. When we free it, the flooded forest doesn't remain. It comes to life. In other words, we put all we have into bringing back what was here. This whole all we've ever experienced was denatured. We have to understand. See the Mashantucket Pequot Trial Museum, the oldest native museum in the country. Their clam beds were the nature that changes the color of the water. You know, I mean, they cleared the water. All kinds of natural foodstuffs were taken away. Scientists teach other because they have criminal insidiousness narratives that were only let, and they have facts treatments that only let, like with some of your convictions in American history, not allowing, forcing glorifications, not allowing the extortion of our founders to be realized. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a police officer. I'm not a criminal. This is demonstrably organized crime we have to address. So in other words, we use the game to show how all kinds of different natures of organized crimes divided the Native Americans for ways they don't remember. We go just in case this was true. Because correlation shows it's even more plausible than lies that are being forced convicted, and differences in just so many ways. People say that's it. It's all the way things could be. We see this. We see the pathology before the set, and with no science is capable of language or even letting language to even dream of what could be. The Native Americans want not a flooded forest. What's inherent to it? They want what evolves. It forces it because complete positive nature forces the rest of it. That it connects with the whole nature of it. So that forces evolution. We're polarity natures in demonstration of this always. Everything is in demonstration of this. So we make the paths in on this game, and the game is to try to stay one track, and you show how you can't, and you show how people have to lie for other reasons. Because at the same time we play, it has three boards because this is the game of America too. But with the founding stage, the colonization, and then this is the game of the devils. We make we field test all kinds of things owned by the healthcare and by the landscape and what I'm asking, well, is for if they could have, if there's like something that there is not now, like called like an artistic relief, like to contemplate if we could have more substantial relief for them. For example, not only in relationship to the surface reality of the pipeline, but how does that lock down the nature stuck into landscape theater. See, they burned all kinds of acreage and stuff like that, and they did that to force everyone into shared markets positions, even kings and queens extorted by this. So,
I have a suggestion for you.